like there. Yeah, that's fine. Let's do that. Hopefully that works. Oh, God. Got that. Okay. Hey, what's going on, everyone? Let me know if you can hear me, and we will get started. All right, good. I'm glad that it's loud and clear because I have actually a whole new setup. So, a bit of experimenting in this oh, God, sorry if you guys heard that. A little bit of experimenting in this live stream and everything. We'll see how this goes. So first of all, welcome on back. Oh, we're not even on the screen. You guys are still on the start screen. Sorry. Let's switch it on over. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for stopping on by to this live stream today here on ARK, the Farewell Tour. I see a yellow drop with a ring around it in the background. It's kind of like a game of, like, I Spy. Does anyone else see that? Because I certainly do, and I think we're going to head on over there in a minute or two. But we have a whole new setup going. Well, it's not a whole new setup, but, so I used to have it. Blah, blah. Let's try that again. So, I used to do the Yeti X kind of on its little microphone stand kind of in the corner. Yeah, the reason why it's loud is because I actually have a boom arm thing now. So, it's like really close to my face. So I'm trying to figure out the right settings. I'm going to start moving the decibels down a bit. You guys tell me when it sounds okay. Because, yeah. So to give you guys an idea, my speaker my microphone that you guys used to hear me at was about 1.5 feet, maybe 2 feet away from me at all times. Now, because I have this boom arm, I think it's called a boom arm if I'm not mistaken. Now the mic's like 6 inches to 12 inches away from my face, which is like what they recommend. So now I got to get all the microphone like decibels and everything figured out. So of course I can't do that until now because, yeah, I need kind of feedback and everything. So, you guys are telling me that it's a little bit loud. How is it now? I dropped it down about 6 decibels. Is there any difference, or is it still kind of loud? Let me put my coffee over here. Much better. Okay, cool. Sweet. Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. Yeah, so it's an interesting setup now. It's really not that big of a deal, but to me, I'm really excited about this because it's just the little things that I get. But, all right. So yeah, we're saying it's all much better. Cool. Okay, first things first, guys. We're jumping straight into the live stream because I'm gonna be honest, I have absolutely no idea what we're doing today. And you guys might have noticed that from the post that I put out to you guys asking, hey, do you guys want ARK or do you guys want Grounded? Because I really don't know what we're doing in this one. Now, here's the thing. I already have the videos lined up ready to go for this week. They are not recorded yet, but I already have the ideas. Like, I already know what I'm doing for this week's episode, so we're all good there. Good news for you guys is you're all caught up right now. There's no new episodes yet. I'm going to be recording all these after this live stream, but that's good news. Bad news is that puts me in a spot that I have no idea what we're going to do today. So, let's see what this drop gives us. Ooh, a Cali sap. Interesting. Okay, cool. Let's head on back to base and everything, and we'll figure out what we're doing. But thank you guys for spending your Sunday here for the next couple hours. Even if you're here for a couple minutes, thank you so much for thinking of me and stopping on by on probably most of your guys' days off and everything. But yeah, we got a lot of people here today. So just to kind of go through the list, hopefully I don't miss anyone. Godzilla might be here right now. He might not be here. He put something in the chat like way earlier. Let's see if I can actually get to base. Nope, I'm gonna be off, maybe. Nope, we're good. Let's see, we got Kelly, we got Alan, we got Jessica, we have Shadowmane, we have Jessica, I already said you. We have Grim Donut, we have Chris, we have Cars, we have Minkin. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by and everything. So let's kind of open it up on the floor. I kind of have a couple of ideas of what I might want to do today, but let's start with this. What do you guys want to see today? I will mention too that I have been playing Grounded on my own. I've been liking it. Like, I really do miss it. I honestly do. It's just a different game. I know some people are... Sorry, having a sip of my coffee. I know some people are hit or miss with Grounded and everything. Some people love it, some people hate it. I don't know. Like, as a content creator, I just see that there's so much to work with in that game where that's one of those series in my head that could potentially be, like, a really long series because there's so much to Grounded. There's so many items that you can make. There's so many, like, different styles of buildings you could do. Like, you could really expand on that. But I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if something like that comes to the channel, but mixing between coffee and soda, probably not the best idea, but we'll see how it goes. But yeah, so obviously Shadowmane wants a Shadowmane taming episode. That's not gonna happen, I'm sorry. Taming or getting some artifacts for the other bosses since you already got the Broodmother. That's interesting. Have you tamed a Manta? No, I haven't tamed a Manta. Do we actually have a... I know I've never tamed a Manta. I haven't heard anything from anyone saying, like, that Mantas are really good. But you know what? Let's do this. Let's actually give you guys a couple of options here, because obviously it seems like most of you guys want a taming episode. So let's look at the saddles that we got, and we can figure this out. So we got an Aranio saddle. I'm telling you guys right now, we're not doing it today. No. Baryonyx might not be a bad call, especially kind of thinking ahead to the later caves that we're going to start taking on. Baryonyx might not be the worst move ever, okay? Castoroides. So Castoroides could be good. Obviously, we have the Mammoth, but the Castoroides could be a really good option to kind of compare with the Mammoth and everything like that. It's also a really good saddle at 146. Like, that's really good. The Calicotherium saddle we already got. Daeodons, here's the thing. The way that I kind of want to set up the boss fights is the next, whoa, excuse me, hairball. So the way that I want to set up the boss fights is I want to just take on Gamma first. So when we breed up the Megatheriums and all that kind of stuff, once we actually get the second Megatherium, because in the last episode we only got a female, highlight to Monday's episode most likely, we're not going to be using Daeodons for the fight, at least for the Gamma fight. I think bringing in 19 Megatheriums, one... That's what it was! Oh my god! Okay, so Chris, you brought up a great comment because, I didn't... Okay, so I was going around the island the other day thinking in my head, like, I saw 150 something. What the hell was it? We saw it in the live stream. I was too lazy to go back to the live stream to see what it was all about. But I was like, what was it? Okay, it was a beaver. Where was the 150 beaver? Was that the one over by Stonehenge? Where was the beaver? By the way, guys, question for you. Is it me, or looking at the YouTube comments and everything, the chat, I mean, have you guys always been different colors and I'm just not noticing this until now? Because Shadowmane's like orange, Kelly is like a goldish, maybe brown, Minkin's like a yellow, Jessica's a yellow, Godzilla's a yellow, Chris is a pink. Like, does anybody else notice this, or is this just on my end? And has this always been a thing and I'm just not seeing it until now? Because usually as I'm doing the live streams, guys, I'm actually on Streamlabs, so all I see is the chat, but I do see, yeah, it's weird. It looks great to me oh god, what is this called? Streamlabs, I literally just said it a second ago. But for you guys, for some weird reason, like Kelly, you're like an orangey red, Shadowmane is red, Cobra is pink, I don't know. I was gonna say, is this something new, or like, maybe it's... Okay, if anyone in the chat, tell me how long you've roughly been a subscriber for. Because I'm curious to see if maybe it's starting to split it up, like, let's just say if you're a subscriber for a year, or, like, for a year, right? Maybe it, like, dedicates a color, and if that's the case, that'd be really cool if I can go through and change the colors of you guys, so I can recognize, oh my god, that person's that person's been here on the channel, subscribed for 2 years, you know what I mean? So, I don't know, that's actually really cool, though. But I was also thinking, too, maybe it's, like, a Valentine's Day theme, because you guys are all different, like, reddish, pinkish, except a couple of you. A couple of you are, like... yellowy, like a really weird yellow, I guess. I don't know. But interesting. Yeah, no. Okay, so 2.5 years for Shadow Man. 5 years for Quetzal. Yeah, no, it has nothing to do with the colors because you guys are all over the place. And, okay, that's weird. Yeah, I don't know. That's really weird. I wish I could show this to you guys. I probably could. Do I know how to do this? Let's see. All right, let's go to screen capture. Yeah, that's it. Screen capture. Okay. So we had screen capture set up for, yeah, so you guys could see on your end here. Screen capture, I think I set up for Extra Life when we were doing Extra Life a while ago. I'm waiting for YouTube to show that you guys are actually on the screen grab or screen capture here. Let's see if it works. Oh, you guys can see it. Okay, cool. All right. So yeah, it's weird. Like everyone's like a different color. Yeah. I don't know. Yeah, I know blue is like mod and everything like that, but like I don't know. Yeah, it's weird. I like it. Anywho, let's get back to this. Let's figure out what we're doing today. But yeah, I think that's what we're going to do first. Castoroides, I know where it was. You guys, yeah. You guys said easy area. I know exactly where we're going. Okay, so how are we going to knock this out? We have 145 trank darts. We have 16 net projectiles. Let's do a quick Google search here. Here's the problem with the boom arm. It's actually in front of my computer. So it's in front of my laptop. So like trying to type and everything is like impossible. Because I gotta like, there we go. Castoroides. Crops is going to possibly tame it. It's just gonna take like 35 years. Okay, so it's a 150. That's right, we said. I really don't want to do kibble for this. Crops will tame it. It's gonna take 40 minutes, but crops will tame it. Okay. Cool. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna knock it on out. I don't even know what you guys are looking at. Okay, you guys are looking at the screen. Cool. Let's do this. Bring it with the Argent. Bring it with Argent right here. Oh, like tame it at base? Yeah, maybe I guess we could do that because, like, you know what? Yeah, that's actually a good shout. Let's do that. Let's go get the Argentavis. That's what we'll do. That's perfect. We'll lure it all the way back here, or rather carry it all the way back here. And then what we'll do is we'll just knock it out here so we can do stuff at the base. Is this my Argent? Yeah, this is. We can do stuff at the base, and we can kind of wait around for this thing. Now, this thing's going to be waking up real quickly, so it's actually good because we'll have the Equus here, so we can go get narcotics, a ton of them, and that whole thing. Yeah, okay. Good shout, guys. Good shout. Let's start with that. It's good that you guys are giving me suggestions because, like I said, no idea. Hello, old base. No idea what we were actually doing today. Oh, my God. Because a part of me was like, okay, let's go get the next Megatherium because we got the female in the last episode. Maybe we'll use this and get the male, right? And then I was like, ooh, I think it's you, isn't it? No. 95. Uh-oh. Oh, maybe it's you. Yep, there you are. Perfect. Okay. So, let's do this. Let's put Fluffs 2 over here. Let's get the Argent out. By the way, what time is it? 16:01. Okay. Let's throw you out. Oh, you beautiful thing. I totally forgot. So... Do I have a trap for it at base? No, of course we don't. No. We're going to be using the projectile, baby. This is how we're doing it. We got to make things difficult. We can't make life easy. Come on. No. Let's get rid of this guy. And hopefully that lures the other one. Come on. Did that lure him? Yes, it did. All right, here comes the 150. All right, buddy. You're coming home with me. Let's go. Okay, so... How much damage is this guy doing? 4. Wait, 4? Oh, I have an Argent. That's right, I had the Ascendant Saddle. I'm like, 4? What the hell is this? This thing's melee's horrible. No, that's right. I have the Ascendant Saddle on it. Okay, sweet. So, yeah, we'll get this guy to start off with. Let me have a sip of coffee here. But yeah, before the live stream started, I actually was looking around because I'm like, oh, maybe we'll do a build or something like that. But yeah. Yeah, no. At first, I was like, oh my god, 4 damage, really? But yeah, no, before the live stream and everything, I started flying around because I'm like, okay, maybe we'll do a base build or something like that. But here's the thing with the island. Like, don't get me wrong. There's a million spots on the island that are really good. But I think at this point, if I'm going to go for a base, I just need a big flat piece of land and just do my thing on. I don't know. I don't want to go anything crazy, but I would love to do like a little mini town maybe where each building is dedicated to a specific thing. But yeah, if you guys saw the last episode, you know I'm going to make life difficult. Come on, that's where it's fun, you know what I mean? Because, like, you know, like you put it into the trap, you knock it out. It's like it's the same old thing. It's recycled, you know? No, no, no. We're going to have a little fun with this. We're going to net gun it. We're going to start shooting it. We're going to panic. And then we're going to quickly run away, hoping that it doesn't chase after us. It's going to chase after us. And then after that, we'll eventually knock it on out. And eventually, we'll probably end up all the way over here knocking it out. You guys know how this works. Come on. Just like chasing down the Uties in the last episode. But yeah, I was also partially thinking maybe we'll do male Megatherium taming, but I think I'm going to dedicate that to an episode. I think I'm going to dedicate that to Monday's episode. But yeah, so if all goes well with recording and everything, guys, plan on potentially Broodmother fight being this Friday? Gamma. Just Gamma. But yeah, that's the plan. Or at least that's the hope. All right, so I'm going to drop you here. I'm going to put you here. There you are. All right, let's get one shot. We can get at least 2, maybe another shot in. Come on, one more. Oh, God. Okay. Got a little too close there, but all right, let's see if we can get you knocked out here. I don't know how your torpor is. I know the torpor drops quickly on these guys. I just don't know how quickly it's gonna knock out. So we'll see how this goes. But jumping back... Oh. Okay. That was actually really quick. Okay. We probably didn't even have to net gun it, but looking at the stats here, 2250 in health, 540 stam, 414 in weight is pretty good, actually, to start off with. And 192 melee. Again, the melee's nothing too crazy. I was expecting that to be a hell of a lot more difficult than it was, but hey, we got a 150 castoroides. And we have all of our crops right there, so oh my god, if I got a little close to that and did the punch, I would have lost it. But anyways, yeah, we got ourselves a castoroides, or at least we will in a little bit. We will have to go out and get narcotics, and we're just going to do narco berries. We're not going to go narcotics for this. I'm not wasting that kind of stuff on this. Speaking of which, what do you have on you? Oh yeah, you still have all that organic polymer. Okay. All right. Yeah, I don't have a way to store it yet because I don't have a preserving bin, so, yeah, the Equus has been my preserving bin, if you will. So, let's go out. Let's get a couple of narcos. We're going to fill this guy on up. Now, yeah, we're going to do crops. It's going to be like 45 minutes, so it's good, but it's also bad, too. What I could do is, and what I probably should do is, Yakabel. No, the Mammoth's okay. The Mammoth's in a cryo. We ended up getting a really good saddle for the castoroides a while ago. I don't remember when, but it's a 146 saddle, and in the last live stream, we ended up seeing a 150 castoroides, so might as well knock it out. We'll kind of compare and everything. As you guys know, though, I'm a big fan of the Mammoth. That is my favorite gatherer out of all of them, honestly. Yeah, the Mammoth-wise, for me, is the best gatherer, period, across the board. Of course, people could say, yeah, the Theri's good, especially if you bump up the harvesting stat or whatever it's called. I don't really know, but I don't know. The Mammoth, to me, I like the design of it. Here's a funny thing, too. I feel like I was about to talk about this in the last live stream, but then I totally forgot, because I don't know if you guys notice, I tend to go on a lot of side rants, and then I forget what the original story was about. So, let's go a little bit of ARK conspiracy. It's really not. It's just kind of my opinion. But here's kind of what I'm thinking, guys. So, the new Mammoth design. By the way, like in the aviators, I do too. But anyways, Mammoth design. So the Mammoth and everything like that looks really nice. By the way, yeah, let's make sure this is on, because how far is his... Okay, so he's at a quarter now. All right, let's go back over there, actually. So, Mammoth design, obviously, as we all know, on the back of the Mammoth, it has that weird, like, design, right? You ever see, if you get specific colors on the Mammoth, it really pops out. We can check our Mammoth and see if it has it, but it's some weird, like, geometrical design and everything on the back of it. But, interestingly, a couple of the Mammoths, if you get a couple of browns or a couple of blacks mixed in, like black, gray, the whole nine, the color on the back doesn't actually show up. So here's what I'm wondering. Was there maybe, and this is a long stretch, obviously, but I like to kind of go down this rabbit hole because I think it's fun, personally. Possibly, was this Mammoth design, and we'll take a look at ours just to kind of compare. Let's take the saddle off for a second, see if ours has it. So ours doesn't really have it. As you can see, it looks like a normal Mammoth, right? But you guys know what I'm talking about. It has that weird hash pattern on the back of it. Were those originally supposed to potentially be our variants? I don't know. I'm thinking maybe for some reason the ones that had the pattern on it possibly could have been an R variant that they tried to throw in, and maybe something happened along the line. Maybe that was the original intention. I have no idea. I'm just talking out of my ass. But it's nice to kind of have those thoughts and kind of think like, hey, could that have been the way that it was supposed to go? You know, was that what ARK actually intended? Or not? You know? I don't know. But, yeah. You should team it aren't... What? You should tame Argent Genesis. Oh, okay, like the X Argent. Yes and no. In due time. In due time. We're not going to do it right now just because we do have our Argent, and I'm going to be honest, I haven't used this a lot. But I really do like the colors on this guy and everything. Of course, the X Argent, in my opinion, looks a lot better, looks a lot nicer, but it's fine. I like this guy for now. I definitely don't want to just throw this guy completely out and just start with an X Argent and everything like that. But yeah, we'll keep an eye on this and everything and see. Yeah, because this guy's already halfway, so we'll kind of hang out just in its inventory and everything here. But jumping back into comments and everything, there was a comment before from Cobra. Are you going to get ARK 2? Yes, of course. Definitely getting ARK 2. So I'm excited about it. I am excited about ARK 2. I'm going to be honest, I'm more excited about ARK 1 with Unreal Engine 5. Or Unreal Engine 5.1. I don't know which one it's going to be, but regardless, I think ARK 1 is going to be really interesting with with Unreal Engine 5. Like, there's a YouTuber that's been putting out videos. You guys have probably seen them already. There's a YouTuber that's putting out videos about, like, kind of imagining what ARK's gonna look like already in Unreal Engine 5. Like, he's basically loaded the map, I guess, or something like that. And, like, there was the island, and now he's showing caves and everything, and it looks amazing. If you guys haven't checked it, I assume you guys have. I think everyone in the world has seen it now, but they look really nice. It kind of gives you an idea. And again, I think that's just like a copy-paste, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't think he's done too much editing and stuff to it. So what I'm getting at is what you're seeing, as nice as it looks, I mean, it's going to look that much better after they do all that stuff to it. You know what I mean? I don't know. You guys know I'm not a huge techie guy. I have no idea what goes into making the games and all that kind of stuff. So we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, this guy's torpidity is dropping pretty quick. We'll wait a little bit longer. I want to wait until this guy's just about to wake up, and then we're going to be just pushing it on through. Yeah, so obviously ARK 2 is starting as Xbox exclusive. It's not going to remain Xbox exclusive, I don't believe. But yeah, in the beginning it will be. How long? I don't know, but we'll see. Speaking of Xbox exclusive, this actually has nothing to do with it. Does anyone have any update on when Valheim's coming out for console? I have been itching to get into that game, and I have found, like, no news. Does anyone know? Anyone get any gist? Anyone know anyone that knows anything about this? Because, like, I'm excited. I want to get into Valheim. It's just, yeah, we don't know anything about it. Besides that, I am upset that we are doing this stream today, only because I really wanted this to be an SOTF one. I was really excited to get into it. And then, of course, ARK comes out with, it's delayed. But I think it's going to be really fun, regardless when SOTF comes out. I actually watched the SOTF thing that they did last night. Ross Clark hosted it along with 2 other guys on Twitch, if I'm not mistaken. It was a lot of fun watching it. I still have no idea. I have no idea when like, I have no idea what to do. I still, after watching it for 2 hours, I am still incredibly confused on what I need to do, but I'm going to have an absolute blast with it. I'm going to be horrible, but we'll see. Okay, so its torpor is down to 984. It drops real quick, so I'm wondering if maybe at 100 I should start doing this, because it's probably going to drop faster than increasing, so I have to keep that in mind. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, SOTF is supposed to come out next week, though, so hopefully next live stream could potentially be an SOTF one. I'm really excited about it, and I do kind of hope that when SOTF comes out to console, we have a couple of weeks before that, like, whole tournament thing that they're doing right now is out, because I'd like to throw my hat in it. I'd like to kind of figure out, okay, what's this thing all about, and then kind of get into that tournament, because there's, like, it's pretty cool. There's, like, a cash prize or something, which is kind of funny. And apparently console will be involved in that tournament and everything. Right now, obviously, it's just PC, but I think they are trying to get the console players into that same tournament too, if I'm not mistaken, unless I heard it wrong. I don't know, but it was a lot of fun last night watching the SOTF tournament and everything like that, but let's see. We're slowly getting down to 600 here. Yeah, Tech Wyvern's gonna be a bit. Trying to think when. So I think in order of Wyverns, the first would obviously be, and this doesn't mean first being like, hey, we're gonna tame it today. This is just whenever we start taming Wyverns. I think we're gonna start with the Crystal Wyvern, just because it's the easiest to do. Next would be the traditional Elemental Wyverns, the, fire, lightning, and poison, but I think if I was to choose between any of them, it's probably still going to be the lightning. The lightning just seems like it's like the best out of all of them. Even with the fire buff that got a little while ago and everything. I like how they look. It just seems like for all the work that you put into getting the Tech Wyvern, is it worth it? Like, it just doesn't seem like, I don't know. In my opinion, I just feel like the Lightning Wyvern is, like, really good. Like, really good. So, I mean, you guys have seen it. I've used Lightning Wyverns against the Manicore, and it just wipes the floor with it. Oh my god. Like, it is... Using Wyverns for that fight makes it so easy, honestly. And probably any of the Wyverns, not just Lightning. All of them probably makes that fight so easy. But, alright, we're at 200 here. I'm going to wait till 100 and then bump this thing on up. And we're going to use all these Narco Berries. I don't care. This thing's going to be knocked out for a really long time. Yeah, Blood Crystal, I'm going to be honest, I'm not too familiar with it, because right when I get the Tropical Crystal Wyvern, I'm like, alright, I'm good. I like the Tropical. I like the fact with the Tropical, we're going to start eating now, because I'm going to totally forget. With the Tropical Crystal Wyvern, like, because it gets the water speed boost, I love that. I really do. Like, that's great. What I really wish... I've talked about this so many times, too, I know, so I'm sorry if you guys have heard this before and I'm repeating myself. With the hydration buff that Shadow Mains get, the Tropical Crystal Wyvern gets, and the Spino gets, I've always found it interesting that they don't get the hydration buff in the rain. And I always thought, how cool would that be? That would be such an advantage. Like, I feel like for PvP, too, that would actually be really good. Because, like, it would give you another reason to tame those specific creatures. Not like there's not a list already of why. But it just gives them that extra little competitive edge to either A, if you're PvE, just use when it's raining out. Or B, if you're, I guess, raiding. I don't know. I've never done PvP, so I don't really know what I'm talking about. But having that buff, I think, when it turns over to rain... Like, that would be huge. That could be a game changer, you know what I mean? Like, if you're raiding I guess if you're raiding another tribe or whatever, and then all of a sudden it starts raining and all those creatures literally get the hydration buff, that could turn the tide completely, you know what I mean? So, like, maybe they experimented with that at some point. Maybe they, like, tried it out and it didn't work. But I always thought, like, I found it always really weird that, like, right when they touch water, they get the hydration buff. They're out of water, no hydration buff, obviously. But when it rains, no hydration buff. Like, I never understood that on any of them. But I don't know. Maybe, like I said, maybe they experimented with a while ago, not necessarily anymore. But I don't know. I always found that very strange, in my opinion. But I would love for that to come to the game. I think that would be a real interesting take. Because, like, think about it too. If you're using a bat, right? Like, the biggest time that you use the bats is at night, because it gets like the damage boost. It gets the invisibility and all that kind of stuff too. So I don't know. I don't know. You guys can agree with me. You guys don't have to agree with me. I don't know. It's not like I'm gonna jump over to PvP if that happens. Anyways, I am never touching PvP. If you guys enjoy PvP, cool, awesome, enjoy it. I'm not touching it. You guys are way too toxic. I think SOTF is gonna be interesting though, because it's kind of like PvP, but there's rules where I don't know how toxic it's going to get. Has it been toxic? I haven't really noticed anything too crazy yet, but we'll see. But looking around, trying to figure out what we're going to do next, because eventually this guy's going to be tamed. So let's see what else we got here. Daedon Snow. Ooh, dire bears. Ooh. We try to get some fuzzy dire bears today. Fuzzy dire bears wouldn't be bad. You know what we could do? This is totally random. You know what? I'm going to look it up real quick. Give me 1 second. Because it is totally random. But it is, but it isn't. And you guys will understand it. I think this... Alright. I think I know what we're going to do after this. It's going to be random, but it's also not going to be random, because it was mentioned in the last episode. So, but you know, let's take a look. We might just go on, like, taming sprees today, basically. I don't know. Megalosaurus. Didn't I see, like, a really good Megalosaurus somewhere? Or was that... No, maybe not. Saber-tooth, by the way. Okay. We have a saddle. What kind of saddle do we have for the saber? It's so sad. Like, I use the saber, and then obviously you get the Thyla, and it's like, what the hell's a saber? Alright, but the saber did actually help us out in a lot of situations, I feel like. But let's throw you out. See what kind of saddle you got. Yeah, you got a primitive saddle. Okay, so we'll upgrade you to the journeyman one that I got at some point. Alright, we'll do that. And now you get to go back away, and then you go inside the whatchamacall. No, not necessarily. Yeah, I think the saber deserves some kind of TLC. I really do think, and I don't want this to be a repetitive thing either, because I know other creatures have this already. It should really have some slashing or some bleed, you know what I mean? Like, it should have some form of, like, kind of similar to what the Thyla has. It really deserves something, though, basically. I don't know. But castoroides-wise, how are we looking? It's still going up. I don't know how much food it's going to take. That's the problem. Like, we could be sitting here a while. I don't know. I guess I could throw the crops on it, and then... nah, we'll wait. We'll wait till it hits, like... Where's it at right now? 6,400? Maybe we wait until it's 6,000 and then we feed it? I don't know how many... Like, the wiki said... Going back to the wiki, going back to the wiki. Cast... 150. Takes 22 crops. It'll take 22 crops at 39 minutes and 37 seconds. Okay. What do we got so far? So we're at 34 minutes, but so probably in like 10 minutes we could probably feed this thing, somewhere around there. Cool. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think I mentioned it. I might have mentioned it. I don't know. Obviously, character looks a little bit different, too. I'm going to be honest. I don't remember if I showed this off at the beginning of the live stream. But, yeah, obviously, changed a little bit of the channel art, so I try to make my character look as close to the thing as possible. Now, here's the thing, too. In order to get this aviator skin, all you have to do is you head over to Genesis or Genesis 2. You can buy this off of HLNA, right? So, I actually did go ahead and get the other skin, too, because the other skin's actually even closer to what my logo is now. I just personally don't like how this sunglass looks, but I'll let you guys take a look at it and we'll see what we prefer and everything like that. So, normal character. Well, we'll show off what we originally had, which is this right now. So this is what you guys have seen so far. And now we got the other one, which is this, which I like. I just feel like it's a little chunky. I don't know. Like, the glasses feel a little chunky on the character. I know this is absolutely ridiculous that we're talking about this kind of stuff, but it looks a little ridiculous. I don't know, in my opinion. But, wait, what? Crops are 80 food? No. No. Really? So wait. A crop heals... Oh, no. We're going to be here for, like, 6 hours. It can't be 80 food. Really? There's no way. Citronal. Cool. I don't care. You don't tell me how much food you give, son of a... Alright, that's the... Oh, there it was. Food, 20. Okay, who said 80? Who are you? Who are you? Killjoy, no. Wiki says 20 food. Thank God. Okay. So that would be... Okay, so if it's 20 food... Oh, value pertains to humans. Uh-oh. Never mind, let me back that up. There is a chance... Alright. Alright, maybe not look at citronal then. Let's look at maybe rock carrot. That's it. 40 food. Each vegetable usually fills 40 food points on a dino. Okay. 40. Okay. So I need it to be 480. I need a 480 down. So once this hits 6,300, we'll be good to go, because that'll be 500. So that's what we're looking for right now. All right, so we're actually not too much longer. Sweet. Okay. By the way, yeah, so what are we thinking about the glasses and everything like that? Obviously, we've been in the wrong screen and everything, but yeah, the first one in my head feels a little bit better. I feel like these glasses, even though they fit the channel perfectly, because that's literally the logo, yeah, no, I feel like they're a little chunky. Personally, in real life, I actually have glasses like these retro sunglasses. They're not red tinted or anything like I have, obviously, on here. I actually have aviators, too. But not, again, like this. I think they're like the mirrored look, essentially. But, yeah, no, the retro sunglasses that you guys see on the logo is not exact, but similar, almost identical to the glasses I wear every single day, actually. So, yeah. A little insight on me, I guess. What's really funny, though, is the Nerdry sunglasses, which is obviously based off of Nedry from Jurassic Park. It's funny how these, though, they don't fit the ghillie hat right. Because literally this is what it is. I hate this. And it makes my eye look really wonky. Look at that one eye. That one eye looks huge. Look at that angle. That angle's real weird. Oh my god. But anyways, yeah. Like it. Don't love it. I'm pretty sure you can put that skin on dinos, though, which is kind of cool. But we'll see. Alright, but let's see kind of what we got going on in the chat. Yeah, obviously, I would love to use kibble. I don't have kibble set up yet. Obviously, we've been doing it. I'm not one of those that's going to take so long to get kibble going. Sorry, guys. I can't change. obviously we have the Deinonychus and everything to do kibble, the whole nine, but at the same time, if all I have to feed this thing is friggin' crops and I can get the perfect tame, I'm just going to do crops. I'm not going to go ahead and make the kibble for it and everything. If there's a dino that won't get us, yeah, we're going to give it citronal. I don't really care. 48, perfect. If there's a specific crop that... Oh, wait, I just realized. Whoa, wait. It was 40 food per. So my math is way off. I need this to be 800 down. Almost 900. I did not do the math right on that. I thought it was 10, not 20. Blah, 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 blah. I thought it was 20, not 40. So yeah, I need this to go down all the way to less than 6,000. So yeah, we're going to be here a while. Damn. Oh my god, this is going to take a lot longer. Is it, whatchamacallit, still going up? Because I may just feed it anyways. It's still going up. Screw it. Let's see how that does. Let's see how far that gets at least. Hey, a little bit of rain. Cool. No hydration buff for any of our dinos. Let's jump back into the chat. So, let's see. Airman, how's it going? Sorry I didn't say hello before. I saw you in the comments there, but... Let's have a quick look and see. So, Rocket League. It is kind of interesting. 20 for citronal, 40 for rock carrot? No, really? Really? No. It's 40. Because if it was 20, that would have... 20 for citronal would have filled up the castoroides. So, no, it is 40. It's probably 20, like I mentioned. 20 for the character, so for us... 40 for the creature specifically. So, yeah, we're gonna be around a while. That's 61% basically. Ugh. Maybe we'll do a. I was about to say a note run. No, not a note run. You know what though? We could do a note run. Wouldn't be the worst thing in the world. I mean, it's not like we're going to get a crazy amount of levels. We're at 0.5 XP. And that might get us over the hump for a couple of things. That can get us for, if we get up to level 80, level 80 is going to be a big cap. That's going to unlock a lot of stuff for us, especially in the loot department. At that point, we'll be able to get the red loot crates and everything. But, what level are we at right now? 74. 75 unlocks... Alright, let's have a quick look and see what that potentially could unlock. Because I'm thinking if we ran the Explorer Note now, the Explorer Note run, it would unlock the Vault, Rock Drake Saddle, which we're not really going to be worried... Ooh! We're not doing that. I know this is really exciting that we have this, but we know what happened last time when we went over to Fjordur for this. We're not doing it. 76 is actually the Quetzal set? Maybe? Alright. 77? 78. What does this unlock? 78. 79's Compound Bow. 80's Indie Forge. Uterana Saddle. Oh, the Mining Drill. That might not be the worst thing in the world. Scuba's 81. 82 would be Chem Bench, which we already have. What is that? Fabricated Sniper. Plesio. Plesio Platform. Absorbent Substrate. Gas Mask. Basilisk. Night Goggles. I know way too much about this game. I'm able to look at these silhouettes and know exactly rocket launcher, homing missile, underwater mine, cryo fridge, industrial cooker, egg incubator. No, this is the homing rocket because this is just the regular missile. Pheromone dart, Tuso saddle, not the exo mech. What is that? I think that's to make the mech, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, that's Bronto. That's right. Bronto platform saddle. That's right. The hell is that? I don't know what that is. That I can't tell you. That I have no idea. It's a box. It'll come. Riot shield. That's a riot shield most likely, right? 92. That's got to be a riot shield. 93. Another platform saddle. Is that the? It's not the. It's not the Quetz. The Quetz is 96. This might be the Mosa platform, actually. Now that I think about it. I don't know what you are. Oh wait, you're the exomech shieldy thing for the mechy. Yeah, turret. Oh, this is the one that goes on your shoulder. I forget what it's called. Prod, which makes no sense why that's level 95. That thing's horrible. Yeah, it was Riot Shield. Extinction, this is all the mods for the mech. That's the Magmasaur saddle. Giga, obviously. That's the Pheromone Dart. So the other one is the Shocking Trank Dart. That's what it is. That's a Margosaurus saddle? Yeah. Maybe even the Karka. No, that's got to be the Karka. Yeah, because 96. Duh, Karka. 97, that is the Quetzal saddle. That's the gun and the missile thing for the mech. 98, I guess that's full Riot, which is weird that the shield is at a different point. 99 is the rocket turret thingy. 100 Titanosaur saddle, that's the... something turret. I don't know what that is. Oh, that's the tech canteen. That's the tech crop. That's the surveillance thing. That's the little swoopy thing. It's not a swoopy thing. What is it called? Tech hoverboard. No, not a hoverboard. You guys know what I'm talking about. It is the hoverboard. Tech bow. I really want that. That's the gun thing, the phase gun. That's the Astro Delphus saddle. Delphus? Delphus. And all the tech stuff. Yeah. Cool. I actually am curious, if you literally started with a level 1 character, like, starting the game over, right? I'm not saying we're doing it, I'm just kind of throwing this out there. How many of the silhouettes could you guess? Out of all of them, from 0 to 100, how many engrams could you guess, do you think? Out of all these? I could probably guess maybe 80% of them and get them right. Yeah, I would say I can probably hit an 80. I can pass. I can definitely pass. Okay, so sorry, Rocket League. So, it's kind of funny because I am a soccer fan and everything, so obviously it has that little aspect and everything to it. It's interesting. I personally have never played it before. I've watched a little bit here and there and whatever. It's probably fun. It's just, I don't know. It's not... That would be something I would do in my own time. I wouldn't bring it to the channel, because I do feel like it's one of those things that you play a couple games and then that's kind of it. It's the same thing. You're just kind of redoing every single thing that you've done already, you know what I mean? So, it would be something that I would probably give a shot in my spare time, but I would never bring it to the channel. First of all, it has nothing to do with the channel, so it's not going to do well, period. Second, like I said, with it being so repetitive and everything, it's kind of like the Genesis missions. Like, it's not gonna be that entertaining or anything like that. So, you gotta kind of place it, you gotta figure it out correctly. Oh, speaking of which, oh crap, castoroides. Still going up. Okay, cool. Whew. But yeah, so what's nice about, like, the adventure games and survival games and all that kind of stuff is, like, you can go whatever direction you want with it. That's what's nice about Sandbox, too. It's like you can have 10 different playthroughs and none of them don't have to interlock if they don't have to. You don't have to get the same teams. You don't have to do the same things, I don't know. With repetitive games like that, it gets boring, in my opinion. But some people like it, obviously. A lot of people like it. It's a very popular game. But I think it's one of those, for me personally, that I would play maybe 5 times, say, hey, this was good, and then kind of be done with it. Alright, you still have a bit. Okay. And you're still going up. Okay, good. I don't want to leave this thing, because if this thing starts to tank again, then I'm going to have to quickly get back here, get some more narcos, all that stuff. So unfortunately, guys, we're stuck at base until this thing's fully tamed. So hopefully not that much longer, but it is what it is. But, yeah, let's see what you guys are saying. So, Airman, 70 to 80% if I can see the silhouette. Yeah, you'd be able to see the silhouettes and everything, obviously. It would just be like your level 1 screen that you can go through and check everything. It just tells you what level and all that kind of stuff. But, oh, sorry, when are you going to do the MOSA? Oh, God. MOSA. Not for a while. MOSA would be... We'd have to get a Bassi first. And in order to get the Bassi, I want to do that over on Genesis 2. So, yeah, I would do Genesis 2 for that, because I'd want to get an X Bassi. Probably get an X Megalodon, too. I do want to run the caves. I can't remember who mentioned this a while ago to me. A couple of people, probably. But running the caves with a Bassi, being on the back of the Bassi, but having a Megalodon army to be able to just take everything out along the way because of their pack bonus, their bleed, all that stuff. I think they can do really well. I think that combination could work out really nicely. So maybe a pack of 5 Megalodon along with a Bassi. And of course, I want to go the X route anyways because they both look absolutely gorgeous versus the regular ones. Don't get me wrong, the regular ones look nice and everything, but it's just, you know, we all know. I don't have to say it a million times. I will say it again, though. I like the X variants better, in my opinion. But, when console gets the update for 7 days, do you think you'll give it a try? Yeah. I actually have played a little bit of 7 days on my own. Like, it's like Alpha 15, I think. Like, it's... This is gonna upset a lot of people. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say it now. Playing the old, and I'm going to say the old, 7 days is boring, in my opinion. It's a little bit boring being in a single-player world doing that and everything. Don't get me wrong, I watch Glock 9 on a daily basis. I know it can be entertaining, he makes it a lot of fun and everything, but doing 7 Days to Die, the old one, it just... Because in my head, I'm always thinking, like, this is so outdated. You know? So that's why, like, I play it, but I just don't know where to go from there. And I'm hoping, and I think it's going to happen, obviously, once 7 Days gets the console launch, you know all the PC gamers, Glock 9, Cap, there's a couple of them. Those are the only two that I really know. Maybe Neebs Gaming will do something too. But especially those, the first two I mentioned, Glock and Cap, will probably do, like, tutorials to get the console players up to speed and everything, so that'll definitely be a big help and everything in those games specifically. But I do enjoy them. I think like I mentioned way earlier in the live stream, I think 7 Days, like Grounded, like ARK, is one of those games that you can do a lot as a content creator. Heck, Glock has shown that, you know, period, across the board. I mean, his whole channel is literally 7 days, and it's like one idea after another, and none of it really recycles itself. It's crazy. Obviously, it helps with PC gamers to be able to use mods and stuff. Who knows when that's coming for console. It'd be nice, and it would be nice to at least know the depth of our capabilities when it comes to mods and everything, you know what I mean? But, I don't know, we'll see. But, I'm excited about the ARK update, though. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm excited for it. I am excited to see this in Unreal Engine 5. Like, oh my god, I'm so excited. Like, if you guys haven't seen anything, if you guys haven't seen videos, if you guys want to see just pictures, go to Necatus's Twitter. He's been showing pictures of dino models. He's been showing, obviously, landscapes and stuff of what Unreal Engine 5 basically is. Oh my god. It looks incredible. Oh my god. I'm so excited. So we'll see what happens. I don't know. Big question, obviously, is going to be how is that going to affect single players and stuff, which we'll cross that bridge when we get there, obviously. I don't know. We'll see. I know what they've at least mentioned is for servers-wise and everything, there's going to be no wipes. There's nothing along that line, so I'm hoping the same would go true with I was going to say console, with single players, where essentially it would just be you log on to ARK that day, and boom, you know, it's going to be all updated, which would be really cool. I am nervous, because it seems like that's a big thing, and we've seen big things from ARK in the past, and then it always ends up a little bit messy, if you will. But, you know, we'll take it when we get there. We'll figure it out. But I am really excited about the ARK 1 Unreal Engine 5 update and everything. We'll see. I don't know, though. But if it does go down that road of having to start over and everything, it's a game. It's not that big of a deal to me. I'm excited. As you guys know, I prefer the early game anyways, honestly. So, you know, it wouldn't be bad to me. I think it would be a nice way to continue the series and everything like that. And that's what it would be. It would just be a continuation of this series. Whatever episode it is, that's the next episode, you know? Unreal Engine 5 update, this is what happened. We're all going to know if it happens and everything, but we'll see. But yeah, so we'll see how everything goes. I'm hoping that everything stays smooth and literally just switches over. I just think there's so much stuff in motion and everything that I don't know. I don't see it happening, but, you know, again, I have no idea how to do any of this stuff when it comes to game design and level and, like, all that kind of stuff. I have no idea how to do that. By the way, let me take this out. I don't know why. I don't know why I put that in here right now. I guess it doesn't really make a difference. Let me do this for the meantime. Let's go ahead and take the... I just noticed I'm still holding the... Thought I heard something. Let's go ahead and take the primitive saber saddle and throw you into... Yeah, this is why I want to get to level 75. I want to get vaults going here. No! The castoroides. I want to put you away. There we go. Oh, we can put the skin away. We don't need that. Does the skin work on the castoroides? Let's take a quick look. And by the way, guys, castoroides is ready to go finally. Awesome. All right, let's check out the stats on this little thing. 3060 in health, 756 stam, 462 in weight, and 276 melee. Good, bad? I don't know. You guys can let me know, because it's been forever and a day since I've tamed a castoroides. What I do like about these guys is they're really quick in the water. So that can definitely be really good, especially if, God forbid, we get attacked from something and whatever, and we need a nice little quick getaway. This could be a really good alternative to that. Obviously, they get a nice reduction in weight when it comes to wood. Same thing as the Mammoth, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, same. Is that the same? I think that's the same weight reduction as the Mammoth, right? It's a quarter? It's 75% weight reduction? Or does the Mammoth only get half? No, I think it's 75 also. I don't know. I like the Mammoth, though. These guys are obviously a little bit quicker and everything, but it just comes down to the fact that, look at this already. The weight on this is already pretty much shot versus what the Mammoth is, which, you know, I mean, like, you can just get a ton more going with the Mammoth, but this guy's a little more mobile and everything. But, yeah, Mammoth-wise, you know, it's always been the preferred dino. Everyone has their own preferred dinos that they like using. Mine's the Mammoth when it comes to the wood gathering and everything, but at the same time, we can't pass up a 150, let's be honest. So let's have a quick look. Let's throw out the Mammoth for shits and giggles at this point, and let's see. Does it also get a point? Does it also get a 75%? Let's see. Let's throw on you. And look at that, 700 wood, too. That's insane. No. You get a 85% reduction. What the hell's the point of getting the friggin' beaver, then? Oh, you can pick it up with the Argent. Yeah, that's true, I guess. I like the Mammoth. But, again, we can't pass up a 150. If we see another 150, if we see a female, of course I'll go ahead and, and get the female, and then we could breed them and stuff like that and kind of compare at that point. But yeah, just that weight reduction of 85% is absolutely insane with the Mammoth. I totally forgot. That's a big reduction. But I'm surprised that you don't get that with the beaver. It's weird. Okay. I don't know why. To me, that seems a little weird. But anyways, we'll put you away. Does the glasses skin work on the beaver? And we'll try out the saber too. I don't know what this glasses skin works on, but it's got to work on something, right? All right, saber. And I think we're going to head over... No, we're not going to head over to another map. I think what we're going to do is we're going to hang out here for a little bit because it is going to turn over to night. No, you can't. What do I put this on then? I know you can put this skin on dinos. Skin... Okay, skin the appearance of a helmet or hat. Oh, maybe you can't. Oh, the beaver is also a smithy. Oh, that's right. Okay. Duh. It says it right in front of me. But anyways, kind of jumping back into chat, because you guys have been really talkative about the fact what happens if we do have to start over. Some of you are not okay with it, it looks like. So, Chris, I don't want to start over. I have a current character at 145 and have beat Fenrir on Fjordur, have 120 of the runes on that map and almost all the survivor. Yeah, that'd be a big loss, honestly. Yeah, no, I could totally see that. Yeah, that, oof. Being a character 145, oh my god. It's crazy to think too, like, with Scorched Earth Ascension and everything, what's the highest your character can be now? Is it over, it's over 200, isn't it? Like, that's insane. Heck, I just want to get my character to 115. But yeah, no, I think the beaver should have gotten some kind of... I feel like it should get that 85% reduction too, to be honest. I don't think it would become too overpowered or anything like that, in my opinion. 181 is the highest now? No, because of Scorched Earth Ascension, right? Yeah, so it should be over 200. 204, 205, somewhere around there, I think, would be the total. Alright, so... here's what we're going to do. We're going to go tame another creature. We're going to wait out the night, though. So, we can make a little vote right now. Let's do a vote. We haven't done that in a while. Oh, man. What am I doing? I'm slacking on the voting. How do I do voting again? Engage with your audience. Maybe it's that. Oh, there we go. Okay. Start a poll. Oh god, I gotta type this awkwardly because the damn thing's in the way. What's even my question? Skip the night? Question mark? Alright, so I'm going to put up a poll for you guys, basically. So, do we want to hang out here, talk, skip the night? Let's try that again. Do we want to hang out here, talk the whole 9, and wait the night over, basically? Or do you want me to just go ahead, put in set time of day, 8 a.m., so we can just skip the night, basically? So, let me know in the comments below now. There we go. Alright, so we have one yes, one no. 2 people voting, 1 yes, 1 no. So, essentially, here's the gist, guys. Obviously, it's about to roll over to night, basically. So, night on here is official. So, official is 13 minutes, something like that. So, essentially, we just sit here, we hang out, we talk, I have a little bit of coffee, all that kind of stuff, and we just hang out. The other option is we skip the night, and then we just go straight to taming. But here's the catch. You guys don't know what we're taming yet. That's the thing. But it will make it a lot easier if it's during the day, basically, to make it. Like, we could do it at night, but it's going to be... that would make it even more difficult. And you guys know I like difficult, but that's a little excessive difficult. So... I'm going to give you guys until 1:10 to decide. How many people are in chat right now? We have 28 people, 11 people have voted, so clearly we're missing out on a few people. So, the 14 or 15 of you guys, I am not doing my math right. However many didn't vote yet. Vote. Let me know. I'm going to have coffee in the meantime. Not like I need it, but I like it. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to quickly heat up this coffee, because this coffee is getting a little bit cold. That will give you guys enough time to vote, right? There we go. Okay, Tony coming in. 190 for the hammer, and now 205 is the max. Cool. There we go. We all figured it out. 205 is the max. But by the time I get back from heating my coffee, whatever the answer is, that's what we're going with. So right now it looks like 58% are saying yes, 42 are saying no. So you guys have about a minute and a half left to vote, because it'll take me about a minute to heat up this coffee. So I will be right back. Alright. So, we are back. Looks like we have 29 viewers and 13 votes. So I guess a lot of you don't actually... I should have put an I don't care option. Alright, so... let's see what we got here. Yeah, it's weird. I talked about this earlier, like, why you guys all have different colors and everything like that. I like it. It looks really cool. But yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But anywho, alright, let me see. So we got 14 votes total. I think we're just going to call it there. You guys know it's going to be yes. Godzilla, it's not letting you. Did you already vote? I mean, obviously you can't vote more than once. But is anyone else having an issue that they're not able to vote or anything? We got 31 right now. Cool. Well, everyone, whoever just arrived a little while ago, because we just jumped up a little bit, welcome. We're doing a quick little vote right now to see if you guys want us to skip the night or not. If we skip the night, we are going to go ahead and we are going to tame up a creature. If we don't skip the night, we're going to hang out here. We're going to talk for about 10, 15-ish minutes until it turns morning, and then we're going to go tame said creature. What creature? You guys don't know yet. I'm going to wait on that a little bit, but... yeah, we got a couple more votes and everything here. It is currently nighttime. We're still at 56% at this point, so I think you guys do want me to skip the night. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm going to end the poll here if it allows me. There we go. Let's go ahead. Let's skip the night. Okay, so what is it? Set time of day, I think it is. So we go like this. We go like this. Oh no, you guys see admin commands. It is what it is. Okay, set time of day. And we'll do 7:30. I think that works, right? There we go. Get rid of that, and we're good to go. Okay, here we go. All right. Ooh, you guys saw me cheating a little bit. Uh-oh. Anywho. All right, so what are we going to tame this bright early morning? Well, let's go back and check the saddles, because there is a saddle that I did mention in the last episode, but you guys didn't say anything about it, and that is this Quetzal saddle here. Yes, in the last episode, if you guys remember, we saw a 140 Quetzal. Let's see. Let's go back. Let's get one more thing. Totally forgot about it. Here's the thing. Obviously, the Quetzal is really high in the sky. How are we going to knock it out? Well, we have a griffin, and that's how we're going to do this. So, we're going to shoot it, we're going to shoot it, we're going to shoot it. Once it's really on the run, then all we're going to do is pretty much just... I don't know. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But, yeah. We're going to net projectile this thing and see how this goes. So, I personally have not tamed a Quetzal. So, this is personally a first for me. If I have tamed it, I don't remember how long ago it was. It could have been very well the first series that I did on the channel. I'm not really sure. But it's been a really long time. I don't actually remember ever taming a Quetzal. So, you guys are experiencing a first for me. But yes, over in the snow biome... Okay, good. I have my boots still on. Good. Over in the snow biome, we found a 140 Quetzal in the last episode, so might as well go tame it because we do already have ourselves a saddle for it and everything. And of course, I would love to have the platform saddle. We talked about this a while ago, that possibly even making a Quetzal saddle like a refining forge, maybe an industrial forge, putting on that thing and making it just a mobile metal refinery. I think that's a great idea. Of course, we need the Quetzal first, then we need the saddle and all that stuff. But for now, we have a normal saddle, and that'll do. In order for us to get the better saddles, I think what we're going to do after this is, and I know this is going to divide some people, I really do, but I think we're going to do a little bit of an Explorer Note run after this, because, well, there's another option, actually. I'm actually kind of divided on my answer, too. I do see a yellow drop, though, so we are not divided on that. That is the first thing we're going for here. I think the Quetzal was right above me, actually. Oh, God, that's a Uti. All right, let's get out of here. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. I do see that yellow drop, though. That is certain the first thing I'm going for. Totally just ran over a metal rock there. All right, come on, come on, come on, make it. All right, let's get to that yellow drop. Let's see what's in there. Hey, speaking of which, hello, Calicos. Just got a Calico saddle a little while ago. Yeah, but I never realized this mountain also has a lot of metal on it, too. Speaking of metal and everything on this mountain, I don't know if it was this mountain or not, but did you guys see Captain Fat Dog's episode on the Monarchy? He actually made like a ski slope. So basically, he gathers all the metal from this mountain, the other mountain, I'm not really sure, and basically using a little bit of ARK trickery, if you will, because I actually don't know how he did it. He made a huge, huge slope ramp, right? I think it was right off that side, actually. So we'll do it with the main wing, just so I can show you guys. But basically, he made some, like, weird slope, and because of the way that... You guys know, he's insane when it comes to ARK building. But he ended up making this, like, slopey thing, where literally all he had to do was sit on a chair, and then... Oh, my God. Come on, Fluffs. There we go. Made like a little slopey thing, and then literally based on the angle and all that kind of stuff, he was able to fly all the way back to his base, which is pretty much near like our base. It's absolutely crazy. It's so cool to watch. Also, he does like really good editing too. Like there was certain, he's always done like this certain artistic style that I've always really, really liked. But yeah, watch it. It's like a ski jump episode or something. Even on the Community Crunch this week, they kind of showed it off and everything. It's cool. It is really cool. Ooh. Blueprint Megatherium saddle. Look at that. Actually doesn't take a lot of resources either. I did end up finding an Ascendant one, but this might actually work out a little bit better. Yeah, I think that's going to work out. Oh, get rid of that Aranio saddle. No. Actually, no. We're going to hold on to that. Because we have an industrial grinder back at home. We'll definitely use that for resources, but it was actually pretty good. But yeah, I don't know how he makes the builds and everything like that, but like, oh my God, it looks so cool. And it's a really cool ramp and everything. And like, he was able to gather like a crazy amount of metal. And I know they have it a little bit boosted on there because it's like, hello. Are you a male? You are, but you're only level 15, so no. And that's a Yudi. Okay, let's make sure we don't just go straight into it like I think I just did. But yeah, really cool videos and stuff that he does. Really cool concept. Was able to get a ton of metal doing it. Yeah, oh, no. Okay. There's an Explorer note there. I don't want that yet. I know we're talking about Explorer note run, but I don't want it as of yet. Let me see if I can get up here away from all you guys. Nope, they're going to be able to get up here with me, aren't they? I want to have a spot where I can put out the Griffin, because the Quetzal's right over here somewhere. Is this guy going to be able to get up here? I think we're good. I think the Quetzal's, like, in that direction. All right. So you guys are saying that I'm gonna need narcotics for the Quetz. Am I really? Did they knock out there he is. So here's my hope. Why are you going towards the ground? I don't want that. No. My hope is I put a shot on this guy, right? He starts running, and we need him to start running towards the, we need him to start running literally towards the base. That's what I need. If I can get this thing, like, literally to land on my doorstep, that's the goal. That's the dream. So let's see what we can do here. The problem is, I'm also going to be inducing a decent amount of torpor on this, so... Oh, you're so slow. No, go the other way. Alright, forget it. I would love to be able to... Wait, do you get a... I missed. I missed! Are you kidding me? Do you get a headshot on these guys, though? Can you get a headshot? Oh my god, he turned his head. But he is slowly going towards base, so I guess it's going to kind of work out, right? If I can hit him, that would be great. No. Oh my god. I missed. I freaking missed. There we go. Okay. I'm not going to try for the headshots anymore. Let's see if we can angle this guy. Come on. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Go the other way. Ah. Alright, it's no use. I'm just going to knock it out wherever we knock it out at this point. If it goes the other way, it goes the other way, but I think we're going to have to put a decent amount into this guy. Last thing I need is for him to knock out on the water. Stamina's getting there a bit, so I am going to have to go to the ground here in a second. Shouldn't be wasting shots like this either. All right, let's get to the ground. Really? Yeah, I know I can net him. I just want to... I really don't want to net him, though, because I would rather get him first to a better spot and then net him, because this area is really dangerous, so that's the last thing I need right now. So if it can move... Yeah, if it can move in this direction, kind of, that's actually perfect. But I'm also worried, because I don't know how many shots we need for this thing. So I am also worried that I'm going to knock it out before netting it. Really? Ugh. Yeah, there you go, there you go, there you go. All right, all right, all right. We're good. Is it out? Oh, no, it's not. Okay. Gave that weird animation like I thought it was going to knock out. Come on. Where are you going? If I can knock this thing out on the side of the mountain, that would actually be pretty huge. As I say that, it turns completely around. Okay. There you go. There you go. There, nope, nope, nope. Gotta watch stamina again. And I miss. Alright, come on, buddy. Getting a pretty good spot. If I can get him to, like I said, if I can get him to the side of the mountain, we might be looking pretty good. No, 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 no. Yeah, go the other way. Go the other way. No, go the other way. Good, 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 good. All right, I am going to need to drop down for some stam. Come on. If I can get it right on this mountain range here. All right, I gotta land. I don't want to shoot it now. Come on, I need you to turn around. So much progress, and now we're losing all of it. All right. Yeah, turn around, buddy. Turn around, turn around, turn around. Perfect. All right, come on. I mean, the higher you go, the better this is going to turn out, so come on. I need you to go back up first. That way. There we go. That's exactly what we want. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Come on, come on. I want to get you to the spot that I literally just landed before. If I can get you there... No, 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 no. If I can get you right on this grassy area, and then I'm going to net you. Okay, if I can actually... Oh, God, you're, like, right there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, 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 no. He's going too far. Too far, too far. Okay. Alright, where are you? Oh, you're over there. Okay, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. I need to see the name. There we go. Please don't run away. I feel like I did not give enough shots before taking this thing on down, but it ended up being in a really good spot, so I kind of have to take advantage of it. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Knock him out, knock him out, knock him out. And this is a really good spot. I feel like there's nothing really around us. Come on. I'm just looking up just so I can see if it says unconscious before I... There we go, it's out. Sweet. Now, did I screw it up or not? I didn't. Good. Okay. All right. Cool. Cool. Okay. Now, you guys are telling me that I'm going to need narcotics for this thing. So, that's a really good spot. I mean, there is nothing around. got a Textego. What level are you? 66. Alright, are you going to be our tripwire? Nope, you're level 12. Alright. But yeah, that's a really good spot for it. Oh my gosh. That worked out really well. Okay. So. What do we need? Alright, let's have a quick look here. Let's go to Dodo Dex here. Let's type in Quetz. Alright, so for a 140 Quetz, we need 17 prime meat, or 14 mutton, or 7 kibble, and all of it will give us a perfect tame, along with cooked lamb chop too. But I think we're going to go the prime meat route, honestly. I think that's what we're going to do. Now, I do need to make sure that we can kind of see it's unconscious. Okay, so it is starting to drop. Let's get back to base here. And I think what we're going to do is, I'm going to get the, Equus to get us a ton of narco berries, kind of like what we did with the, castoroides. It's unfortunate that we don't have the Quetzal saddle yet, and I was thinking, I think I'm going to go against what I mentioned before about doing an Explorer Note run, because we do still have to get the male Megatherium, and we got to breed up the Uterannuses, so the babies are going to get killed, which is going to give us XP, and I don't want it to become a little excessive, so I'm actually going to go against what I mentioned before. We're not going to do an Explorer Note run, because I think that's going to become a little crazy. I think once we do the Explorer Note run, once I start killing the babies and stuff like that too, I'm not planning on killing the babies in the live stream either, or doing the breeding and stuff like that, because I want to get the Megatherium male first, so I can kind of work on that all at one time, the Megatheriums and the Uterannuses. So yeah, that's going to get us a decent amount of levels to begin with, so I'm not too worried. It's just going to take a little more time, but we'll get there. Alright. Oh, you made noise. Okay, that was... Oh, God. Okay. Sounded like it was like a weird thumping sound. But anyways. Alright. But yeah, just like we did with the castoroides, we are going to load this thing up with a ton of narcos. And let me switch it on back over since I'm still on Dodo. Okay, they wake up fast, is what you guys are saying. Okay, let's go, 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 go. That's 400 narco berries. Is that going to be enough? Let's have a quick look. It's fine. Okay, it's not that bad so far. I can drop all this and get a little bit more narco berries. I dropped some organic poly. It's fine. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Alright. Really didn't want to do that, but I'm not going through that entire pile for 11 organic poly. Speaking of organic poly... no, mantises give you good organic poly. Okay. Let's see. You need... Tame a couple of ovises. Yeah, we're gonna need bees and stuff like that. And yeah, the bees is an absolute pain. Well, we've been also having a problem here on the island, and a couple of you guys have mentioned it too in the comments, that, yeah, for some reason, like, bees aren't really spawning or anything. So, yeah, I guess it is what it is for right now. But, oh, I gotta bring you back to base. What am I thinking? Let's bring you back, and then we'll head straight on over. That's true, yeah, you mentioned to make that into soap. I could do that route, actually. Yeah, and then grind it. Here's the only thing, though. So when you grind it back up, you only get half the resources back. Is that correct? Because you don't get the full resources back. It's kind of like when you break a structure, I'm pretty sure. Alright, let's head back on over. because we're going to give this guy all the narco berries. Yeah, Hesperornis too, and then there's also penguins that give organic poly. But at the same time, too, I'm trying to figure out, like, I don't want to tame everything and anything on the island or, like, bring stuff over to the island, because obviously we have all other maps to do. Like, it's not, this series isn't just for the island specifically. Like, I plan on going to all the maps, so okay, it is what it is, no biggie. Okay, let's get to the Quets, though. That's why, as much as I love them too, I am reluctant on going for X and R variants and stuff, again, because I am planning on going to every single map in this series too, so I don't know. We'll see. I know we've already done it. We've already gotten a couple of R variants, and obviously the Maywing isn't natural on the island either, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. Yeah, that is true, though. I guess I would lose a little bit of it by making the soap, as opposed to losing all of it, just letting it sit in the Equus's inventory. That's true. Yeah, I guess I could go that route. I don't know if I'm going to do it, though, because at the same time, only because that literally took me, like, 5 minutes to get, all I have to do is just make a quick trip to the snow biome, bring out the... Okay. Whew. For some reason, that little indent right there... Okay. Okay. There was a little indent in the ground, and it made it look like it was like a saber or something. But speaking of sabers, I did see one over here, and I'm a little... Yep, there it is. All right, let's go deal with it. But it's going to be pretty interesting putting the stuff on the Quets. Oh, no, it's not. It's going to be right here. Okay, so looking at the stats of the Quet so far. 6480 in health, 1720 stam, 1088 in weight, and 208 melee. Do Quetzes even cause damage? Like, is the 208 melee just pointless? Like, do they actually, like, hit stuff, or no? I see another saber, so we'll take care of that, too. There we go. Perfect. And let's get back to our Quets. But yeah, I don't think we're going for bees or anything today. I guess we can check a few of the spots, because I have, in fact, in between episodes, went around and tried to kill, like, or try to break a lot of the bees' nests and stuff. So, hypothetically, if a nest that I've already knocked out, like, broke and everything, is now respawning, the hope is that there would be, theoretically, a bee in there. So, we'll see. I don't know. Well, no, the reason why I brought up the melee stat is because there's a couple of dinos that, like... What's the dino that I'm thinking of? It has a melee stat, but literally doesn't hit anything. Like, it doesn't actually... Oh, like the female Megaloceros, I think. I don't think the female Megaloceros causes damage, does it? Like, it has a melee stat, but... Like, it has a melee stat, but I don't think you can actually attack anything with a female Megaloceros. I could be wrong, though, but I feel like it was just the male that could attack, right? Alright, so when am I gonna do Crystal Isles? Seriously? That's a long ways. Long ways. Mind you, if we're doing this, if we're doing this and stuff in order and everything, I don't know how I'm going to do the maps and stuff yet, but if I am hypothetically doing them in order, yeah, Crystal Isles is way far. Of course. like we've done with other maps, if I quickly want to head over there and tame something and bring it on back, yeah, of course, I guess. But if we're talking about an actual run of Crystal Isles, yeah, no, that's not for a long time. Because I personally don't know what order I'm doing these in yet. Obviously, we're on the island now. The plan is I do want to defeat the island bosses before moving on to really taking on Scorched Earth. So, and then from there, obviously, it would be Aberration, then it would be Extinction, then it would be Genesis 1, Genesis 2. I don't know how I'm going to incorporate the custom maps in there. I do plan on doing them, but I don't know how they're going to be implemented. Plus, with most of the custom maps, obviously Crystal Isles and Fjordur and Lost Island aren't in this category, but most of them are just the same bosses again. They're recycled. Like, obviously, the center is the Megapithecus and the Broodmother. The, Ragnarok is the Manticore and the Dragon. Valguero is the Ape and the... No, is it the Manticore and the Ape, I think, or something? Maybe Manticore, Ape, and Dragon, now that I think about it. I can't remember the order, but they're all recycled. So, I don't know if I'm going to do a complete series of those specifically. When it comes to the other ones being Crystal Isles, when it comes to Lost Island and Fjordur, yeah, we'll probably do something a little more extensive with those. I don't know to what extent, but yeah, the plan is to do something with those eventually. When? Not for a while. But yeah, so for this series being called, obviously, the Farewell Tour, it's mainly focusing on the main story mode maps, if you will. Speaking of which, I've been kind of eyeing this yellow drop. Nah, it's no ring around it. Okay. All right, so we're good. So now we got to wait around for this Quetz for a bit. And then I think what we'll do is, you know what, we have plenty of time. Let's go back to base and let's get the Thyla. Because I actually forgot to grab it on the way here. Because we're gonna need to get a little bit of prime meat and stuff for this. And the hope is, depending on how far its food is, how far is its food down? It's down a decent amount. We might not even have to give this thing narco berries, which we have, but so we'll see. I don't know. But yeah, let's go get the... Alright. Once we... Ooh, Quetzal. I think we've already checked this one. I think it's a level 15... 10. Okay. Yeah, we don't need you anymore. Let's go put you away. It's kind of sad, too. We got this Argent and everything. It's sad that we got this Argent. Literally, I haven't really used it too much. I don't know what to use it for, though, especially having the Maywing now. It's like, I don't know. Alright, but anywho, let's get the Thyla out here. That'll be just our main source of getting the Prime and all that kind of stuff. So let's head on back to the Quetz again. I'm surprised. You guys said that the Quetz's unconscious level drops really fast. I guess maybe because it's also a 142, so it has a lot of torpor to work with. But yeah, I guess it's kind of dropping. Oh god, it is actually dropping pretty fast. Let's go. Let's go, 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 go. But yeah, I guess I'll throw the question out there to you guys. So, do you guys like the idea of this being kind of like a story mode series, if you will, where basically it's like right after we defeat the island, and of course we're going to other maps and stuff like that. I do want to do a couple of experiments here on the island. We're going to do like experimental boss dinos and stuff like that too, or at least like, you guys know what I mean. But after we defeat the island, move on to Scorched Earth. That's kind of the plan. Is that kind of like what we're looking at here? So the original idea with this series was potentially doing kind of a story mode playthrough, but of course, sprinkle in, hey, I want to go to this map and grab this. Hey, I want to go to this map and grab this. Come on back, defeat all of the island bosses, defeat the Overseer. Obviously, we're also kind of in the process of not only taking on the Broodmother, but I do want to do an experimental Broodmother build and see. We're going to have you guys vote on a couple of things along the way to see what you guys would like to see me use against the Broodmother and see how that goes. But we'll see. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking too. Now, when it comes to the custom maps and stuff like that, of course, I don't know. That's still up in the air. I'm going to incorporate the custom maps. I just don't know if we're doing entire playthroughs yet. I don't know. We'll see. There's, obviously, with this being the farewell tour, there's a lot to do with this one. So, we'll see. Yeah. Maybe, yeah, I was even thinking that too. I was actually thinking doing it kind of like this, saying like, okay, this was the original setup for the farewell tour, which is what I'll tell you guys right now. I decided against this because there were a lot of restrictions and everything put on myself, but originally it was being on the island, staying on the island. Once I defeat the island, we move to, our character would then move to the center. Okay? Now on the center, the only maps that I can use is basically the island and the center. Then once I defeat the center, we move on to Scorched Earth. And Scorched Earth, I have the option to use dinos from the island, the center, or Scorched Earth. And kind of keep going along that line, basically, right? So, I don't think I'm going to be taking any dinos with me either. I may, once we get there, we'll kind of cross that road. The original plan is for right now, no. Everything that's on the island right now, even if we grab it from different maps and everything, would remain on the island. So right now, the ARK would stay, the Megatheriums that we're currently taming and stuff stay, this Quetzal would stay, Fluffs 2 will stay, the Cynomacrops will stay, everything will stay, essentially. Once we move on to the next map, we tame up all new dinos. Now, the character will remain the same, obviously, because in the end of the day, I do want to get Thor's hammer and stuff like that, so I am going to have to keep the character moving, but the dinos will be completely new, so we'll be starting from scratch. No, the only thing that's moving is myself. That's it. So, yeah. That's kind of the plan, but we'll see. But I'm going to wait until the torpor on this thing drops probably to like 1,000, somewhere around there, and then we're just going to pump this guy with all this. I think at this point, I'm going to be honest, I probably could just get the, I could probably just get the prime meat and everything. Use different dinos for different boss variants, like Megatherium for Alpha, Dire for Beta, and then Calica for Gamma. Not a bad shout. Sorry, I'm just kind of thinking and processing it in my head. That actually might not be a bad idea. We'll see. I don't know. Obviously, we're kind of, yeah. Obviously, we're coming up on that point to kind of figure that out and everything. Of course, it kind of diminishes the entire week of episodes that I was thinking about doing if we go that route, because the plan was Monday's episode, second Megatherium, work on breeding and stuff. Wednesday's episode would be getting the saddles and everything all set up for it, or getting enough resources for this specifically to use, and then Friday would have been the Gamma fight. But okay, I do have an idea. I think I have an idea how we can still incorporate it and stuff like that. So I think I'm still going to go the route that I had in my head, but I think we're going to also kind of work with Shadowmane's idea, because I am actually liking that. But here's my question. What if hypothetically, right? We'll go with your example. So I think you said Calico's for Gamma. What if they do so well against Gamma? We can't use them for beta then, because we've already said that the Dire Bear, for example, is beta. Or is it one of those things that we pick a dino? I'm making this way more complicated than it has to be. But I like it. I like experimenting and doing different things with each dino and seeing what can work, because obviously we all know... Oh god, this guy's getting low. Obviously we all know, look, Megatheriums are going to be the easiest one to use in this fight because of the bug buff and everything like that. But what could potentially be another dino that works too, you know? Is it a Calico? Is it a Dire Bear? Is it a... I don't know, Megaloceros? Is it, you know, that kind of thing. But then also my question is, if we use a dino for that fight, so example, we use the Dire Bear, right? Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure, because in my head, it kind of seems familiar. Flinger did Calico, so no, not Calico. But we would use a different example. What would happen then? So we would use a completely different dino group for the Megapithecus fight, and then a completely different group for the dragon fight. Okay, that could okay. So it'd be a total of 9 builds basically. You know what? That's not that bad. I still think this week will be dedicated to getting the Megatheriums, and I probably will still have the Megatheriums take on the Gamma army, but it's got the wheels turning. Definitely. Definitely has the wheels turning. I do like that idea. Okay, yeah. I like that idea. But yeah, if we can all... Well, like, obviously, like, Calico was just an example anyways. I wouldn't use that specifically, but... Yeah, maybe we look over the saddles and just see what we have, and see what would make sense. Maybe that's what we'll figure out today, actually. Once we tame up this guy, we'll head back to base, we'll look at all the blueprints that we have, and we'll see what could potentially take on Gamma. Well, here's the thing. No, the Megatheriums would still be used for Alpha. But if I'm taming them all this week and everything, I'm still going to use them for Gamma. We would do a second round of Gamma with an experimental build and stuff like that. So, yeah. I got it all figured out. In my head, I got this all figured out. I think it's going to work. Yeah, it'll work. But Megatheriums will still be used for the Gamma fight, just because I have this whole week set up for that. So, yeah, I already have that confirmed in my head. But most likely the Megatheriums will be used again for the Alpha fight, but we'll do a second Gamma fight with an experimental build, if that makes sense. Let's go ahead and have this guy eat all the narco berries. But yeah, Kentros could be interesting. Enkis could be interesting. Just because with Enkis, you can find some really high saddles, and they don't really cost too much to make. So that could be a really good option, too. I really wish you could bring the Sinnoh into the fight. How funny would it be to use, like, an army of Sinnohs? I think that would be cool. What else would be an interesting build? Obviously, we know Shadowmane Spinos would be good because of the hydration buff. I would like to, and I'm gonna do this, I would like to do one of the dragon fights with Megaloceros. I want to try it. Maybe the second one would be Deinonychus, because of the bleed that they cause. It's funny how I have Dragon already set up, ready to go, and I can't even figure out Broodmother. Vultures. Oh god, that's something I've never tamed before. That would be interesting. Alright, but we'll have this guy eat up all this. I'm gonna be honest, I think I can just give this guy prime meat now, and this thing will tame, like, right away. So I don't know. But let's keep Fluffs 2 here. That's fine. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, we have a ton of different options to do. And here's the thing, though. We're going to decide in this live stream because we're going to go by what we have at base. You know what? What about Trikes? Trikes could be... Are you kidding me? It's a 140 Trike. Let's think about that one. That's a 140. I really should not be passing that up, let's be honest. You know what? I want to get it. I like Trikes. I really do. Let's go for it. Oh, I hit it in the freaking head. All right. Run. Let's get you to a safer spot. Let's get you, like, out here. Come on, Trike. Or not. But yeah, that's a 140. We're going for it. I have enough Tranks, so we're fine. This is kind of a random assortment of dinos that we're getting, but... Oh, wait, what am I doing? I don't actually need to use a net projectile. Just keep running around. I'll even take damage, that's fine. Oh my god. Nope, did not work in my favor. Okay. Yeah, woolly rhinos would actually be... Ooh, woolly rhinos would be really good too. But woolly rhinos, maybe we'll do woolly rhinos with, Wait, what's hitting me? Oh. There we go. Woolly rhinos would probably be good against the dragon, just to see if that old, like... setup is good or not. I remember that was like an old setup in the past. It's gonna go on the run, isn't it? Shoot. Oh, come on. Really? You're right here. There we go. Knock yon out on the side of a cliff. Perfect. Okay. So, let's get the Quetzal ready to go here. I just need to get a little bit of prime. Where am I gonna get prime from? Okay, so we have raptors, no. Dillos, no. Trikes, no. What level are you? No. Damn, I couldn't have been that lucky. That would have been really cool, imagine. Oh my god. Alright. 16 now. You don't give me prime, you don't give me prime, you don't give me prime, you don't give me prime. You don't give me prime. Theory doesn't give me prime. What level's the Theory though? 85, okay. The Stego gives me prime. But I don't... Yeah, I don't want to get knocked off. I really don't like going up against Stegos, I'm gonna be honest. Especially with the new TLC and everything, but... Oh, 21 prime meat. Perfect. Okay, we're good to go. Actually, just in case, I'm gonna kill something else. Yeah, I think rhinos against the dragon would be pretty good. I do want to try them out. I've only tamed one... Okay, so we're going to do a little trivia. Let's see if anyone on the channel has been here this long. I have only tamed one woolly rhino in all my ARK career. When was it? When did I tame a woolly rhino? Let's see if anyone knows the answer. And here's the bonus question. If you know when it was, Like, if you know what series it was in. Nah, you know what? Let's not even do a bonus question with it. Let's go with that. Does anyone know when I tamed a woolly rhino? It was the first and only time I've ever tamed one. You know, it's going to be really funny. Someone's going to give me an answer, and then I'm going to second guess myself and be like, oh my god, never mind, I tamed like multiple ones. I'm pretty sure I've only ever tamed up one. So here's what I'm going to say. Give me the series that it was in. Now you got me second guessing. I'm wondering if I've tamed them more than once. Because I have one in my head. All right, let's see if this is going to actually get it. Are we going to tame this right away? Almost. Almost. And it's ours. Sweet. Okay, cool. Oh my god. This thing is massive. Jesus. Okay, so let's throw the saddle on this guy. Of course, it is a 58 armor ascendant saddle. Not good, but 7956 in health, 2240 stam, 1264 in weight, and 298 melee. So, I don't know. Is that good? Is it not? I don't know. Okay. So, I'm wondering now, I might be second-guessing myself, because I know of one time, and now you guys have me wondering if it was more than once. The time that I'm thinking of is, I don't have another saddle. Let's go back to base. Shoot, I need to go get empty cryos and everything. I don't have a cryo, that's what I meant, not a saddle. Oh my gosh. So, from my recollection, and I could be wrong now that you guys are mentioning a couple of them, the only time that I remember taming up a woolly rhino was in the center live stream. So we had a center live stream. This was a while ago. And in the live stream, I ended up doing a build over on the center. This was, oh god, a while ago. And long story short, as I was doing the build, I believe it was a max level or 145 woolly rhino, literally walked into the build as I was doing it. If you guys remember, that was the build that about 2.5 hours in, I realized one foundation was off, and I kind of wanted to start the entire build over because of it. But that's the only recollection that I have of taming a woolly rhino. Now that you guys are mentioning multiple times, maybe I've tamed a couple, I don't know. But anyways, alright, let's get back over there. Let's get the Thyla all cryoed up, and then I need measures. But now that I'm thinking about it, maybe I did tame up an X-Rhino at some point. And maybe I tamed up one, I don't know, a couple of them you guys were saying in Season 1, and like, I don't know, maybe I did. Did I get an Easter one on Scorched Earth? Did I? That doesn't... I mean, that sounds like me with the colors. Did I get an Easter Rhino? I don't remember. Maybe I did. I was going to say, I didn't even realize they spawn on Scorched Earth. Do they? Yeah, the McAllo army. I remember the McAllo army. Yeah. So yeah, the reason why I called them the McAllo army for people that aren't sure. So I had a, I ended up having a aloe, and I don't think I got it with events. I think I got it from a mutation. I had green aloes with orange, like, they also had orange in them too. So I deemed them the McAllo army. And they literally just did not do well. They did okay. I think they got past Gamma. I think that was it, though. I don't think they got past beta, from my recollection. But I'm trying to remember. I definitely tamed... I'm trying to remember what I tamed on Scorched Earth that had Easter colors. I feel like it probably was an Argent, to be honest, but... Oh, no. Did the Trike fall into the... Yep. The Trike's inside the rock. Alright. Alright. Firstly, let's get the Thyla. Because I do see a couple of raptors down here, so we're going to have to deal with those. They really only made it past... Did they defeat the Gamma? I thought they... I felt like they defeated Gamma and we moved on to Beta and then they lost. Yeah, Gamma was as far as they went. Yes. Okay, so they defeated Gamma. Couldn't take on Beta. Poor McGallow army. They were probably really bad too. From what I remember, like, they probably were not good stats-wise either. No, it's fine. Because what I'll be able to do is, I'm bringing the Thyla down here just to get rid of these guys. All I'm gonna do is, it's fine. Because, like, it's a rock that I can break. So I'm just gonna get on this side of the rock and make sure that I don't hit the Trike. And this should uncover it. There we go. Just like that. Now, with the Trike, I'm just going to give it Mejo Berries. I don't expect it to be... It's probably going to end up being a perfect tame anyways, even doing this. We're just going to throw it on there. If it tames up, it... Oh, God. Might take a little bit longer than expected. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, it's going to take a little bit, but I think we'll be able to get a perfect tame out of this, actually. Yeah, if it was actually in the ground and stuff, then that's one thing, but yeah, it's a nice green. Of course, I would prefer to use the X Trikes and stuff, and maybe we'll do that at some point. If Trikes is really the route that we're going to go, then yeah, I'd probably go with the X Trike just because... Is it X variant that gives you higher melee? Oh, it's only at 52%. Oh boy, this is going to be a bit... But I think that's the perk with the... I think that's the perk with the X variants anyways. That they give a little bit more melee to sacrifice health, I think. Am I saying that right? Oh god, Saber. Where'd you come from? You know what I just realized? What level are you? 85. What do I need to knock you? Oh, I need eggs. Yeah, I don't have that. Okay. We'll have to get one of those eventually. An Oviraptor. Is there any point, with Oviraptors, is there any point in getting a male and a female and breeding them and all that stuff? Or does that... Oh, Tech Trikes. Yeah, no, Tech Trikes are better. Yeah, I would go Tech Trikes. Or X. It doesn't make a difference, actually. Nah, I'd probably go Tech. Does it make any sense to get a male and a female Oviraptor and breed them, imprint the whole 9 for a kid, or does it not really matter? Yeah, because personally, that's another creature I've never actually tamed, is an Oviraptor. Yeah, no point. Okay, sounds good. So yeah, we would just get an Oviraptor. We're going to get one eventually. Not for right now. I mean, obviously, it doesn't really make a difference what level you get them either. So, like, I'd probably just go for a low-level one. Because I don't think it makes a difference, right? Tech Trikes? No, Tech Trikes are on single player. You just head over to, Genesis, lunar biome, right? I'm pretty sure they're over in the lunar biome. They're just not on any other map. It's just you gotta go to the most dangerous biome to get them. Yeah, Gen 1. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a dangerous biome because of all the meteor showers and everything. How would a Moshops do in a fight? Yeah, the level 20 would be perfect. I just don't have any eggs right now, so that's not... it is what it is. What level are you? You are a... What level? 60. Okay, no. There's another tech over there. 12. No. Well, I really don't want this metal and stuff going to waste, so I'm going to take it. And what level is this Trike? 15 now. There we go. But yeah, so what we'll do is once this oh, okay. I didn't see the Trike for a second. Once this Trike is tamed up, we'll head on back to base and we'll check out all of the blueprints and stuff that we got. And we'll take a look and see what kind of makes sense to get ready for the Broodmother fights, like what experimental builds we can do. We may even go ahead, I know, twist my arm, right? We may go ahead and do a little bit of a loot run, maybe, in order to see, you know, what other saddles and stuff we can get out there, because, you know, I'm willing to do a loot run for you guys. That's totally fine. Has nothing to do with me itching and waiting to do another loot run. Yeah. Oh, that's true. Yeah, we could check out Herbivore Island. There's probably some really good stuff over there. Yeah, that makes sense. That's a good spot, probably. Let's go ahead. Let's get rid of this stuff. I don't need this. Has anyone ever tamed a Pachyrhino? Like, are they good? Oh, the Lamantria. I got a Easter Lamantria at some point. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, that's a creature that I've never really used, I'm gonna be honest. I feel like that was a creature that I used, and I got a saddle for it, and then, like, it just stayed inside of a box. Like, it stayed inside of a cryo for the rest of the series, pretty much. Oh, man. Alright, so this guy's at 80%. Not too bad. So, just a few more minutes, and then we'll move on. Troodons. What level are you? 10. No. I feel like you're going to eventually come over to the Trike, so let's just get rid of you. Bring out all your friends. Alright, or not. Thought he had a couple of buddies with him, but I guess not. What level's the tech Trike? Yeah, no, we already know how tech Trikes work. I do want to get the metal from this, though, so that's why I'm going up against this guy. There we go. Pachyrhino tame with bug spray. It's an easy tame. Okay, cool. But yeah, what we'll do is we'll head back to base after this. We'll check out all the saddles. And we'll see kind of what we want to work with. Yeah, no, we're not going to do Troodon taming anytime. I will eventually, but I'm thinking, like, I know what map we're going to do Troodons on. Let's put it that way. I already have a plan with Troodons. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, I think what we'll do is, thinking way into the future here, when we defeat the Overseer on this map and we're ready to move on from the island and move to the next map, maybe what I'll do is I'll set up a voting, and you guys can pick, should we move to Scorched Earth or should we move to the center and then go from there? Something like that. Yeah, Carno might not be too bad either. I feel like the Carno, in my opinion, would do better against the Megapithecus, just because you're going brute force against brute force with that. It wouldn't do well against the dragon being a carnivore. And I feel like with the Broodmother just has way too much health. But that could also be a good thing, too, because the bleed. And I feel like you find Carno saddles... Yeah, I feel like you find them pretty common and whatever. And as you guys can tell, I'm just jumping on rocks. We're doing a little bit of the floor is lava here as we wait for this guy. And I failed right away. Okay, good. Oh, that was fun. Nope. Nope. I don't know why. This is the only one I'm having a tough time with. Center came out before Scorched. Yeah, so it was... Yeah, yeah, from what I remember, I believe the center came out... Did it come out before Scorched? But anyways, Trike is ready to go. Now, looking at the stats here, 2625 in health, 645 stam, 562 weight, and 284 melee. So not the best in melee, but it's fine. Velonosaur. I don't think they're tanky enough, no. You'd have to find some really good saddles, though. Dimorphs would be interesting. Here's the thing. Dimorphs, I think I would do... Oh, we got all this stuff. I totally forgot. Let's grab this. Let's grab this. Let's also get the chitin for our Sinnoh. And then we'll take the scrap metal, too. Oh, I don't even have a dino out here with me. Okay, let's get fluffs. Center came out before the tech cave was finished on the island. Oh, okay, so basically what you guys are saying is it was... The center was after the island. So it was the island, the center, then Scorched Earth. Correct? But yeah, I think regardless, what we'll end up doing is, once we're wrapped up with the island in forever, because there's a lot still to do on the island, but once we're done with the island, what we'll actually end up doing is I'll do a vote, and we'll pick which map we want to go to next, whether that's going to be Scorched or whether that's going to be the center. I think that's kind of how we'll do it. We'll kind of base it off of voting with you guys and everything like that. I'm going to still pick them in quote-unquote kind of chronological order. And whichever one doesn't win would move on to the next round of voting. So, like, if we decided that we were moving to Scorched Earth, after we defeat Scorched Earth, voting would then have the center or Aberration on it. You know what I mean? To be honest, I think it probably makes more sense, though, to go the story maps just because of the cinematics now. I didn't really think about that. Having all the cinematics play out for the story map. So obviously when we now have Scorched Earth Ascension, when we have Scorched Earth Ascension and everything, obviously the cinematic shows you going to Aberration, well, going who knows where, and then obviously Rockwell drags you back into Aberration, basically, which is really cool. I love the cinematics. I was really happy to finish up the level 5 challenge doing it that way. As much as I would have liked to take on the island and everything, I think it was pretty cool seeing the Scorched Earth Ascension for the first time and everything. But let's put all this stuff away first. So, got you. Aranio saddle's gonna get popped in here. We got a couple of things that I need to break on down. We have two of these. Oil I'll just throw in here for right now. Cool. Alright, let's look at the saddles and see kind of what we're... let's see what we're working with. So, Enki. Really good saddle. Oh my god, that actually takes like no resources. Oh my god. It takes a lot of hide and it takes a lot of fiber, but that's not that hard to do. So this is already a good idea. Anki against Broodmother. Anki against Gamma Broodmother. That's what we're trying to figure out. Gamma Broodmother right now. So Anki versus Gamma Broodmother. Carbo versus Gamma Broodmother. But here's the thing. That saddle blows. So we would need to find a better Carbo saddle. Calicotherium versus Broodmother. The only thing is that saddle takes a lot, so I'd have to try to find something a little less. Daedon versus Broodmother. That would be kind of interesting, actually. So, question. Can Daedons heal each other? Like, Daedons heal each of... Like, if you did an army of Daedons, right? Could you theoretically have all of them doing the passive healing? Would they attack while passive healing? Because then all of them will just continuously healing each other, right? Okay, but moving on. Dodecarus against Gamma Broodmother. I don't think it's possible. Gasbag versus Gamma Broodmother. Iguanodon versus Gamma Broodmother. I mean, that's a really good saddle, and that doesn't take that much to make either. That's a 330 saddle. Gamma Broodmother against Iguanodon. Iguanodons don't hit that hard, though, so... Let's move on, though. Capra nope. I'm just not doing it, no. Magmasaur against Gamma Broodmother. I think Magmasaur would be pretty cool against the dragon. But let's keep going. Mammoth, we have a really good saddle here. Megalosaurus, I don't think Megalosauruses would be good. I'm gonna X against that, because we all know Megalosauruses are good against Rockwell. Megatherium, obviously, we kind of talked about that. That takes a lot of resources, though, so I think I'm gonna knock down to this saddle. Pachyrhino, we already talked about. I don't think you can bring Parasaurs into the fight. I think Parasaurs are a little bit... Parasaurs are a little big. So I don't know if they would actually go into the fight, but potentially... Pelagornis first. Pelagornis not going to work out. Speaking of which, we're still going to get Poly a mate. Pelagornis, no. Plesiosaur doesn't work. Raptors against the Broodmother. How much of a blank show would that be? Rex obviously would do really well, but Sarco against Broodmother. I don't know. Alright. Spino, obviously, we have some really good stuff. And plus, I probably would not want to use a Spino army against the Broodmother just because I think that would do really well, and I kind of want to do something a little bit different. Stegos, obviously, we've done in the past. But here's the thing, too. We also have some really good... We also have other bosses on other maps, too. So if you guys want to see Spinos against Dragon, for example, maybe it wouldn't be on this map, but maybe on Ragnarok it would be, you know what I mean? Moving on. Stegos. Terror Birds. And that's actually a decent set. Imagine Terror Birds. Terror Birds against the Dragon or the Broodmother? I think the Dragon would be kind of fun with Terror Birds. Because it would be like, Terror Birds would be the beta fight, and then obviously Alpha would be the bigger Terror Bird in the Therizino. And then we have some Woolly Rhino saddles. We have a Trike saddle. Oh. So Trikes could actually happen here too, because we have Trike saddles. Alright. But let's talk about, so let's talk about the Broodmother. Okay, so a lot of you guys were really excited about the Anki. So let's take the Anki saddle out. Let's also take the Iguanodon saddle out, because I think a lot of you guys were excited about that too. So, I think out of the two, these two were probably the most hype that you guys were excited about. Anki and Iguanodon. Are there any other ones that you guys think you're really excited about from this group? Or did I kind of hit the nail on the head with those two specifically? Can Carcanosis actually go into the fight? Is the Carcanos a bug, or is it a crab, technically? It's a crab, right? Yeah, Carcanos, it's a crab. Sarco. Alright, if we were to give... I would say Iguanodon because they're fast to attack. So, I think we're going to stick with these two. The Anki or the Iguanodon for the Gamma fight. What did we also say? We said Dire Bears for Broodmother 2. So Sarco can also go to the arena too. Yeah, I think you guys want Anki for the Gamma fight. Now here is the big question. Can anyone confirm if Flinger or anyone else has done Ankis for Broodmother fight? I want to make sure. I don't want to copy or anything like that. So let's confirm first that Ankis or Iguanodons have not been already used. Most likely it's going to be... I think Raptors would be fun. I do think Raptors would be fun. What fight would Raptors be good in? Because that's a really good saddle. And I think we could get, especially with the amount of damage that they can put out real quick. Anki has not been done by Flinger. Okay, I'm going to throw the Raptor into the mix. So these are the top three. So we have Anki, Iguanodon, and Raptor. I think Raptor would be really good in the Megapithecus fight. Because here's what I'm thinking. Okay, no, that's fine. I'm okay with S-Ankis. Maybe, okay, yeah. So here's what we'll do for the Megapithecus fight. Maybe it'll be like Raptors, and then Beta will be Carnos, and then Alpha will be either Allos, maybe? Or Rexes. Like, we're kind of going from small, medium to large. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, Raptors are out. Raptors will be for that fight. Okay. We also have... Yeah, I think this is the route we're going to go. Ankis or Iguanodons for Gamma. Beta can be... Let's go to the normal saddles. The only thing is I am going to need to get, as much as I would love to do Dire Bears, I'm going to need to be able to find a... I'm going to need to be able to find a... whatchamacallit saddle. A blueprint. But that might not be a bad shout. I'm trying to look at, like, what else we have here that could potentially... Okay. Anki against Brood? Or was it the one that he did on, the S-Anki? But yeah, I think for the Broodmother fight, okay, so for the Megapithecus fight, I think we're going to go that route of Megallo, So Megalo will be alpha, beta will be like Carnos, and gamma will be raptors. That's going to be for Megapithecus. For brood, yeah, can anyone confirm, BMO Guinness, did he do S Enkies or did he do normal Enkies against the brood mother? Because if it's normal Enkies against the brood mother or X Enkies regardless on the island, I'm not going to do it. If it's from the Schwartelheim series, then I'm saying that wrong. I don't care. If it's from that series, I'm okay with doing that. That's completely different. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I am liking the idea of doing beta with bears. We just need to find a saddle. That's the only thing. But I'm definitely okay with doing beta for bears. I think beta with bears would be pretty good too, because I really do want to get some dire bears because, I'll talk about that in the future, but I really want to get them to be R variants, and I kind of have a way that I'm going to do it. S Ankies against the brood and, in the other map, okay. Okay, so it was S variants. Okay, cool. I'm good with Ankies. I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to do Ankies against the brood and see how that goes as our first experimental build. I like that. I do want to get myself some Iguanodons, though, because what would an Iguanodon army be good with? Are Iguanodon armies even that good? But yeah, no, I'm liking the Anki. I'm liking Anki for brood mother. Anki versus brood. I like that. And that's a really good saddle. And that's not too bad to make. 491 metal ingot per, that's not that bad. And we're going to do imprint and all that. Now, here is the question, guys. For the Anki, do we go aberrant Anki or X Anki? Or normal Anki, obviously. But let's do this. 1 second. We're going to go all voting today, guys. Start a poll. Which Anki? Sorry, guys, I got to type this with, like, one hand. I'm going to put ab. I'm going to put X. And then add option. Alright, you guys gotta let me know in the comments, well, actually, in the poll, now. Alright, it's currently 2:30. I will give you guys till about 2:35 to kind of figure that out. But basically, we're not going to do any of that today specifically. I do want to dedicate either another live stream to getting these kind of things, or we'll kind of figure it out. But, let's see. So, we're going to do Ankies for beta... Try that again. Ankies for Gamma Brood Mother. Okay. Cool. Cool. Now it's up to you guys to vote what type we want to go for. Is it going to be the X? Is it going to be the Aberrant? Is it going to be the regular? So, we'll see. But I want to do I want to do an experimental army for each of them. And then obviously the alpha will be the big boys, which is going to be... like we mentioned, either Allos or Rexes. It's probably going to be Allos for Megapithecus. Broodmother is obviously going to be Megatheriums, and the dragon will probably be Theres. But in order to get there, we'll use experimental armies to build ourselves up. So, but we got a Quetzal in this one. We're looking pretty good. We got ourselves a Trike in this one, too. Definitely an interesting one, but I think it was worth it. Finding a 140, I think that's good. Let's do this. Cinnamic crops. Nope, I don't want to give you the canteen. I want to give you all this chitin. Just so you don't end up starving. Yeah, we know how that's going to work, right? We always say, hey, we're going to do this type, and then I never find that type, and I find the other variant and whatever. So, we'll see what happens. But, Minkin, thanks so much for stopping on by. Let's do this. We need a little bit of food, too. Go. But we are starting to run out of resources here, so we do have to kind of figure it out and everything. So, because we only have 92 tranks left. That's not that bad. Here's the problem. If we go for this Anki normal, a poor normal. Nobody wants the normal variant. Everybody wants some form of a variant. All right, X-Ankies. Where do we get X-Ankies? X-Ankies are on Genesis... Just Genesis 1, right? They're... no, they're on Fielder 2. I was thinking, do we have enough time to go over to Fielder and get ourselves an X-Anki? Because they're in the... they're in the lava biome, I believe. But at the same time, we would probably try to get a Desmodus, and we got like 30 minutes left. And of course, you know what's going to happen. We're going to end up crashing. So we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that today. We'll dedicate that to a different one. Okay. So we're not going to do that today. Because we all know what's going to happen. We're going to end up crashing. We're going to end up losing all of it. I don't want to do that. Because we've had a good stream so far. I don't want to put a damper on it. So, besides Fielder, we can also find X-Ankies over on Genesis 1. I think what we're going to do is, not for this live stream, but this gives me an idea, the episode that might be a little bit too much. Yeah, I think I'll dedicate the X-Anki to a separate episode. That'll probably be an episode or a live stream or something. I don't know yet, but... How many eggs do we need to tame up an Oviraptor? And do they have to be fertilized? I know it's such a waste using an extraordinary Maywing egg, but with the fact that we have stuff that can make fertilized eggs, I'm not really too concerned. But can you use normal eggs for the Oviraptor? Or do you have to use fertilized? Yeah, we're not going over to... Yeah, no. We're not going over to Fielder right now. No, not happening, guys. Just trying to figure out on the back end a few things because... I'm trying to figure out what we want to do. Can be both. Okay, so it can be either fertilized or normal. So right now we have a total of 3. Let me jump on the Dododex one more time. Because also, too, I don't want this stream running too crazy long because I still have to record a decent amount of the episodes, so... Oh, so Dododex... Oh. So wait, can I use the Maywing eggs or no? Or is that considered... Okay, so I'm looking at Dododex here. Does it matter if you get a really good taming effectiveness or no? The bigger the egg, the better. Okay. Sounds good. No, I guess not then. Shoot. Alright. Should have made the bigger the egg, the better. Okay. Nope. Okay, not for that. Okay. So that's a scratch. I kind of was hoping that maybe I was going to have enough eggs and I thought the Maywing would work. I thought it was based on the level, possibly. So, like, for example, this being a extraordinary, this would be really good versus, like, the basic and the whatever. You know what I mean? I'm not... Yeah, they really like Giga Eggs, yeah. Nope, not happening there. Okay. What do I want to do then? Kind of lost right now. We got a Quetz. We got a Trike. What else do we get? We got something else. What else do we get? We got the castoroides. Alright, you know what I'm going to do, guys? I know this is probably not what you want to hear, but I do have 3 episodes to record today. So essentially, I try to get all my recordings done at once. So I have tomorrow's episode to record, I have Wednesdays, and I have Fridays. So what we're going to do is actually, guys, I am going to end the stream here early just so I can make sure that I get all that stuff out to you guys. I know, yeah, I mean, usually we wrap up around 3 hours and everything. Today is just going to be a little bit shorter just so I can get all that content out to you guys, and we're looking all good to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this live stream. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by. And yeah, get excited for this week's episodes, because this week's episodes are going to get a little crazy, I will admit. I am going to let you guys know now. We did announce that Ankies are going to be the Gamma fight, but expect Megatheriums to take on Gamma this Friday just to start, because again, I have kind of these episodes lined up ready to go. So hopefully you guys understand that. We will do an experimental Gamma build on the Broodmother 2. That will be after the traditional Broodmother fight, so sometime in the next week or two, basically. But that's going to wrap this one up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to smash that like button. Make sure to subscribe if you haven't done so already. Thank you guys so much for stopping on by, and I will see you guys in the next one.